Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is Modern Overman. Okay, so I've gotten a few requests now of wanting to do an updated settings video for a controller, and I gotta say, I think it's definitely necessary. In case of you folks who did not know, before the recent update where Hunt came natively to PS5 and Xbox Series S and S, there, in addition to the new engine upgrade, it reset all of your controller settings that you had before. So I wanted to go in and kind of spend some time with the game, spend some time with the update, and kind of mess around. And I definitely needed some few games under the belt before I could really sort of assess where I was at with things and how it felt. And there's definitely some changes to the vertical aim boost that it seems to be a little bit bugged right now. I don't know if that's intentional on Crytek or if that's just something that is going to get ironed out soon. If it does, you can definitely check the pinned comment down in this video, and I'll explain what the updated settings will be. There shouldn't be too much difference here in this video from my last settings video that I did. I think that was back in January of 2024, but I could be wrong. Either way, there'll be a link in that video to this new video now. So with that being said, because there's not that much of a difference, there's only going to be some minor changes, but I think they're going to be important. And then one of the main things too, before we get into it, is I'd like to shout out Toxic Pancake. He's another creator, probably one of the bigger, I'd say the biggest console content creators for Hunt Showdown, just within the community. So big shout out to him. He helped me sort of figure out what was going on with the vertical aim boost and kind of go off his settings a little bit and just to figure out what was going on with that. So why don't we go ahead and get right into what the settings are. Okay, first thing that we'll notice here is that I'm playing a gunslinger. It's just my preference. It's how I've been playing since the very beginning. Don't feel pressure to play hunter. If it's not comfortable, if it's what you've learned, then, stick with it, in my opinion. The other thing here is our dead zones are going to be up much more than our last time, just because it feels a little bit better with the changes made. And then the other thing here being added is linear aim input curve. You're just getting the most amount of raw data. The other thing here is that our lowered and shoulder aim, keep in mind that these are going to be the same values. The other thing that's a real big change is the vertical aim axis is going to be slightly higher than normal to compensate for whatever bug that Crytek has added. The other thing that's going on here too, and that we'll see in our next round of settings here, is that the aim down sights have probably changed the most to compensate, but the big thing is being able to quickly whip around. What I sort of go off of being able to do a quick 180 as quick as you can, almost like you're flicking a mouse, to kind of base it off of what PC players might report. That's pretty important. But the other thing is just adding that extra boot strength, having it be a little bit more redefined. Last thing here is that I'll mention is the scope multipliers. Those have definitely been a little bit more refined since I've been playing scopes a lot more frequently, especially sniper. And you'll notice that's my lowest one right now, just to keep things very fine at those longer distances. So hopefully these settings work out for you, and let me know down in the comments how they feel, and hopefully Crytek doesn't make too many more changes to screw anything up. So I think with that in mind, after seeing these changes, why don't we go into an actual game after implementing these and just see kind of how they feel using, we're going to be using a Sparks and Uppercut at both sort of medium ranges, but also close ranges as well. So we're going to go ahead and go into that and just see how they feel. So with that being said, let's get into it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. All right, thank you. Move, please. What is this fucking... Ooh, buddy. Oh,